This will be your activity for this topic. And the first activity is activity 2.1. On this activity, you will give the number of significant figures for each of the following measurements. In this activity, you will answer number 6 to 10. I will give 1 to 5 as an example. So let's count the number of significant figures in each of the following measurements. Again, these are the rules. These have been discussed in the previous lecture videos. Let's start with number 1, 2,365 millimeter. On this case, lahat ng number or lahat ng digits are non-zero. And again, lahat ng non-zero digits, these are significant. So all of them will be counted as significant. So on number 1, there are 4 significant figures. Again, all non-zero digits are significant. It means like lahat ng digit except 0 kay significant, di ba? Of course, non-zero digits, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So again, all of this will be counted as significant. These are non-zero digits. Let's go to number 2. We have 309 centimeter. Obviously, 3 and 9, these are non-zero digits. So this will be counted as significant. We have here a 0. And again, a 0 can be significant or not. It depends on what type of 0 it is. On this case, the 0 is between the non-zero digits. So this one is a captive zeros. Again, captive zeros are in between from the word captive, diba? So they are inside, diba? Or captive. So on this case, this captive zeros are significant. So counted sila as significant. So we will count this as significant figure. We have 1, 2, 3 overall. This number has 3 significant figures. Let's go to number 3, 5.030 gram per ml. So here we have 5 and 3. These are counted again because non-zero digits are significant. Here we have a captive 0. It's in between these digits. So this one is again, this is significant. Here we have a trailing 0. Again, trailing zeros, these are after the non-zero digits. On this case, trailing zeros are significant if merong decimal point sa number. And on this case, merong decimal point. So this will be so this trailing 0 will be considered as significant. So overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, this has 4 significant figures. Let's go to number 4, 0.0670 grams. So here again, 6 and 7, these are non-zero digits. This will be considered as significant. Here we have the zeros before the first non-zero digit. So we have this 0 before. These are leading zeros. From the word leaders, diba? Of course, leaders, they are always in front or sa unahan, diba? So of course, they are the leaders. So in this case, leading zeros are not significant. So in this case, this will not be counted as significant. Then here we have a trailing 0. So again, trailing zeros are significant if merong decimal point. And on this case, merong decimal point, therefore, this trailing 0 is significant. So number 4, 3 significant figures. Number 5, 3.60 times 10 to the power of negative 4. This one is in scientific notation. And on this case, just look on the coefficient. This is the coefficient on this notation. So just count all the digits here. 1, 2, 3. So this one has 3 significant figures. And again, for this activity, you answer number 6 to 10. Let's go to the next activity. Activity 2.2. Perform the following operations and write the answers in the proper number of significant figures. So this one is under significance arithmetic. Again, the rules for this have been discussed in the previous lecture videos. We have the same rules for addition and subtraction and a different rule for multiplication and division. On this case, you will answer number no. Okay, you answer number 1 to 4. On this case, I will give number 5 to 9 as an example. Okay, so let's start with number 5, 14.4 plus 6.0. On this case, just solve this one. So 14.4 plus 6.0. The answer is 20.4. And again, i-round ang answer based on the given. So on this case, 'di ba, sa sa first number ka it has one decimal place. The same po dere one decimal place. So the answer also must be rounded to have a one decimal place. And on that case, we have 20.4. So on this case, it's very easy. Just right here. Where is that? 20.4. Again, diba, that's base here. The answer must have the same number of decimal places as the number with the least number of decimal places. On this case, since the same ang number sa decimal place, so it's very easy ang answer. Let's go to number 6. 365.5 minus 38.2. I think this is also very easy, right? So we have, because here they have the same number of decimal places. One decimal place, one decimal place. So ang answer pod, one decimal place pod pag i-round. Right? So let's try to solve this one. 365.5 minus 38.2. This is equal to 327.3. 327.3. 327.3. Okay, that's the answer for number 6. So, again, on this case, just solve this one sa calculator then. On this case lang, i-round lang siya properly. Again, it depends on the number of significant figures or decimal places on the number. Again, pag addition and subtraction, it will depend on the decimal places. Then multiplication and division, count all the number of significant figures in the number. Let's go to number 8 because number 8 is subtraction. The same rules for subtraction and addition. So on this case, we have case number 8, we have tulo ka decimal places, di ba? Pero sa isa ka number kay one decimal place lang. So on this case, this number has the least number of decimal places. So this one has one decimal place only. So on this case, the answer must also be rounded to one decimal place only. So again, on this case, it will depend on the pinaka-least na precise na measurement. Let's try to solve this one. 1.3325 minus 0.1. This is equal to 1.225. Again, the answer must be rounded to this one because here we have, this is the least, the number with the least number of decimal place. So one decimal place, round this one to one decimal place. That will be 1.2, right? 1.2 ang answer dere. 1.2. Again, it's very easy. Just solve this one, then i-round lang sa base rule on that problem. Let's go to number 9 first. 6.71 times 4.0. So in this case, let's use our calculator first. 6.71. 6.71 times 4.0. That's equal to 26.84. On this case, lahi ang rule for multiplication and division, right? So on this case, you will actually count all the number of significant figures on the number. It will not be on the decimal places. So for number 9, we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 significant figures sa tanan na digit or sa number. Then sa number 9, we have 1, 2. So we have 2 significant figures only. Note that this is counted because again, this is a trailing zero. And again, a trailing zero is significant pag merong decimal place. So on this case, this number have 3 significant figures. This one has 2 significant figures. The answer must have the same number of significant figures as the number with the lowest number of significant figures. So on this case, this has the lowest number of significant figures. So we only have 2 significant figures. The same thing sa answer pod. So here, atong i-round sa duha lang ka significant figures. We have 1 and then 2. So this will be the answer lang. So on this case, i-round siya because the next number is 8. So the answer will be 27. Again, 27 lang ibutang 27. Again, 27 because this has only 2 significant figures. The same number of significant figures must be present in the answer. Again, that's the rule for multiplication and division. Let's go to number 7. 36.12 divided by 625.1. So I think I'm very fast pero kasi it's almost 9 a.m. and I'm supposed to give you at 9 a.m. So I'm just discussing this one to for you to be prepared for the activity. So okay, 36.12 divided by 625.1. The answer is equal to 0.05 something. In this case, again, just count the number of significant figures. Again, the same rule for multiplication and division. So first number, 1, 2, sorry. Let's count the number of significant figures. Significant figures. Okay, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this number it has four significant figures. Again, four significant figures. This one, 2, 3, 4. Four significant figures also. So on this case, they have the same number of significant figures, 4. So that's the lowest on this case. So 4. Let's get four significant figures. So we have, of course, again, these zeros are leading zeros. Leading zeros are not significant. So magsugod ang counting, that is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is equal to 0.05778. 0.05778. Again, this number has four significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Again, these zeros are not significant because uh, these are leading zeros. And again, leading zeros are not significant. And of course, don't forget to write the unit. So 20.4 grams, feet, this is in centimeter, this one is in meters, and this one is in kilograms. So again, for this activity, answer number 1 to 4. Let's go to the last one. The last one is about uh, conversion of units. So I think it's very taas ng activity sa 2.1 then 2.2. So if you have time, just practice answering activity 2.3. Again, this will not be checked, pero if you want to practice yourself, you can answer activity 2.3. Again, as a summary, you answer activity 2.1, number 6 to 10, activity 2.2, number 1 to 4. Then if you are bored in your life, you answer activity 2.3. Again, this will not be checked. If you want to test yourself lang on this topic, you can answer this one. Okay, so that will be the end of this video.